Well, 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 would you look at that? Druneth has broken yet another deck. And today it's cats of all things. Turns out that when you're able to copy legendary cats like a Robo and follow it up with copied Ouroboros, things tend to get out of hand very quickly. All right, guys, today I'm going to be showing you one of the coolest cat decks we have ever put together, and that's because Druneth and Ouroboros have broken yet another archetype, and today it's cats. If you guys are unfamiliar with Druneth, it's an absurd card that everybody's playing right now that allows you to basically make copies out of any of your creatures that come down, whether they're legendary or not, which is even cooler. But it creates a copy of that creature and a token and puts it onto the battlefield based on its power. Let's say it comes down as a 1/1, you can play a 1-mana creature, it gets copied, and then it gets a counter. You play a 2-mana creature, it gets copied again, so on and so forth. This works really well with cascading, sort of really good curve out, low drop cards. And today, cats is the new target. So there's some really inherently good cards like Llanowar Elves and the Gene Pollinator here, which are going to be really good early 1-drops for us to copy. There's not a lot of really good 1-mana cats, except for the Vanguard, which, by the way, Vanguard saved us in so many aggro matchups, because if you can copy this early and just start gaining life like crazy, it helps a lot. But these are some really good ways to start the Druneth out early and getting the board filled up. And eventually what we're trying to work our way into is trying to get a copy of a Robo. This is nuts when this happens. I think it only happened once in today's video, but if you can pull this off in the curve, just the 1, 2, and 3 drop of the a Robo, which I've done many times in the past with this deck because it took a long time to build this one. It's really insane. You start spitting out cats like crazy. And then of course we've even got the Regal, Caracal on the top end. If you can copy this, good night. I've gained over 400 life one time because of that kind of play. It's pretty insane when you can start doing that, because when you're copying these bodies also produce tokens as well. So it just starts rolling really quickly. And of course, like I said, Ouroboros has broken another deck, because this is another Ouroboros deck as well, because if you can get to turn 4 and copy the Ouroboros, it pumps your entire field of cats, which is quite literally amazing. And because we're in blue, we can run Enduring Curiosity, and we've also got the Cutzel, which can draw us cards as well. Whenever your creatures have more power than they start with, this can also draw you some cards. So there's a lot of card advantage in this deck, not to mention I'm running Collector's Cage as well, which can find and cheat in some things for you, because we're going to be going extremely wide, and so Collector's Cage is really easy to find some of these hits that you may need. But surprisingly, cats pretty darn good again. I struggled with this deck early on. It took me a long time to get it here where we're winning games, but it's been up, it's been down. But I think adding Ouroboros and Druneth to the build has been quite a fun little combo, and it's been working pretty good. So hope you guys have fun with this, and we'll see you on the next one. Until then, peace out. All right, guys, here we go. Today we're going to be trying to break cats, man. I know that might seem a little strange, but cats are something that I feel like we have to revisit it, because we got things like Druneth now, and I've had some games where I've gained 400 life with this deck. I've had games where I've had some of the widest board states we've ever created, and I'm hoping we can pull some of that off today. We'll see. I'm not gonna get my hopes super high, but we're gonna see. All right, so we got the Vanguard, and I think I'm gonna go with Collector's Cage here. It's a pretty fast start, I think. And I'll take in a Robo. That's not a bad Collector's Cage hit there. Now, what I'm going to do next turn is I could play the Passage into a Curiosity, or I could play the Passage, drop the Vanguard, and then open up for an Robo potential. What's better here? I guess it depends on, like, do I think I can get some damage through here with this guy in front of me? I do, actually. Here's what's going to happen. I'm going to play this. We're going to gain the life. Both of these are going to get bigger. I'm going to attack, and Fear of Missing Out is more than likely going to block, because people seem to make that mistake quite a bit when the cage is down. They don't realize that I can pump at instant speed. And that's going to get their Fear of Missing Out of the way, and we're going to get in a Robo. Pretty solid. Pretty solid, I'd say. And now we got a really good Enduring Curiosity. We're up against Vivi, though, one of the best decks in Standard, one of the most obnoxious, annoying decks in Standard. Could really use a Caracal to gain some life here. That might find me a Caracal. It might be worth gambling on that than playing the Curiosity. Let's see what happens. I might regret this. Nope, I don't regret it at all. I can go Ouroborid or Caragol. I think I have to go Caragol to gain the life, right? I think it'd be pretty unwise not to. All right, let's go ahead and pump up. We got 3, we got 2, we got 1, so we can pump up the Robo. There we go. Things are off to a pretty good start here. We're gonna choose blue for this. And again, I'm going to attack in, and GG's, man, the opponent just can't keep up. I don't blame him. That was a pretty wild start, and we didn't even have Druneth down on the battlefield. Let's go. Okay, this opening hand's got to be one of the weirdest starts we've ever seen, but I mean, it potentially could get us into Ouroborid on turn 3 or 2, or I don't even know. Really good. It's really good. 1 land hand, though, and we did get a land off the top. We're not going to get punished too hard, thank God. Okay, I had a weird feeling we'd have that blown up right away. That's what was kind of scary to me, but normally I would want to go here and then lean in. Well, maybe. No, I don't think that's very wise. I think we should probably just go double elf here. Man, I don't know. Annex. Okay, perfect. I can live with an annex. Okay, well, I think I'm gonna just flash into Curiosity. Should I flash into Curiosity here, or should I just go Ouroborid? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Flashing into Curiosity here seems like the right play because I need to get some land drops in my hand. I don't know. This could be a big mistake. They may put me on a counterspell here. They might not actually end up playing something pretty big, simply because of the fact that I passed the turn with all the open mana. Okay, that's fine. That cannot block, right? Decayed. Yeah, Decayed means it can't block. Yeah. All right, here we go. Enduring Curiosity. Opponents. We've only seen Betrayal so far, but I'm guessing they have some sort of instant speed removal. They have to, right? Man, they got me stressed out right now with all the removal options they potentially could have. All right, that's fine. As long as I still have it and it's not exiled. That's all I was really worried about. Okay, perfect. So here we go. We're going to do this. We're going to choose white. We're going to pay the life. And Druneth finally gets to make an appearance here. Let's have some fun. Let's have some fun. Drawing 2. Absolutely massive. There we go. Another white source. All right, we almost got cooked by our lands in this one, but ended up getting out of it there with the Curiosity. I'm very happy we decided to go with the Curiosity over the Ouroborid there, because if we had gone Ouroborid and they would have just hit that with the Sheriff, we would have been cooked. We would have been in such bad shape right now, but we're good. We're actually looking really good. Gaining 2 life per turn, kind of absorbing the Annex ability to drain us. They could hit us with the Deadly Cover-Up at any point in this game, though, so I'm not, like, exactly writing them off yet. Seems like they didn't get a 5th land drop here, though. Just waiting on the opponent here. It's a big waiting game. All right, so they got a Skitter. That's not anything I should be worried about. All right, we are about to start really taking off here. No, never mind. Druneth is gone. Ugh, okay. Man, Druneth was about to go big time there with the Squire. All right, what can you do? All right, we're gonna choose a white source, and we're actually gonna pay the life because I want all these creatures to attack in this turn. I know I'm giving up an elf here, but that's fine. I need to draw some cards. Curiosity's an absolute banger, an elite card right now. Oh, they actually traded to stop me from gaining life. Didn't expect that. There we go. We got Narobo. Beautiful stuff. Too many lands, though. Getting flooded. Oh, come on. There goes a Robo. Oh, man. I needed that, brother. Not unlocking the chamber, it looks like. Maybe I guess they could still drop another land. They haven't played a land yet. That's pretty annoying. I got to get around it, which is going to be tough. Another land? Kidding me, man. Why would they tap the lands that way? It seems kind of odd. You know what? Let's just surveil real fast. I want to see what's on top. A robo's good. All right, we send everybody except for the Ouroborid. The Death Touch is just not something I want to be dealing with right now. All right, drawing 2 more. I guess I could have left mana open to play the Robo this turn, but okay, that works. Draw me another card. Okay, it's not a bad card. Man, I can't even imagine how crazy this game would have been if the opponent wasn't on mono black, because without all that removal and interactive pieces, Druneth was about to go crazy for us. GG's though, we'll take the win. Feels good. Let's go. On to the next. Yes, I'm happy. Ooh, we kind of have a spicy start here. Let's see what we can do with this. This hand looks pretty cool. Hopefully I get a blue or green land off the top so I don't have to play the passage first. So I want to hold on to that and hopefully use that for a white source, but we'll see. Okay, gonna have to use it for a blue or green here. Probably green is the more advantageous color. And another Druneth was not a top deck we wanted to see there, but still pretty good. Okay, this is something completely new. I love it. I love it. I love it. I need to keep hitting land drops. But I guess I do have Vanguard, and then I have a Hunter after that, which can draw me 2 cards. So hopefully with the Hunter, we can get some extra lands. Okay. I have a feeling they're going to pop off here pretty fast. That Zenith on turn 2 is wildly good. Oh, you're kidding me. Okay, I mean, it's not the end of the world. I have another one. It's just, you go second against somebody with a start like this, you're almost never going to win. Stresses me out a little bit. I hope we can pull this off. I just have such a great hand. I'd hate to see it go to waste. Yeah, this is probably not our game. Probably not our game. We drew another Caracal and we drew a Cage. No lands. Just tough. Tough, tough, tough. I mean, hopefully they run out of juice here pretty soon. They seem to be all gas, no brakes at the moment. That's fine. I can deal with that better than seeing 2 spells and then attacking. Okay. Hopefully the life gain from the Vanguard can be enough to keep us alive for a few turns. But I still really need to land, and I really need to not to deal with anything to my Druneth. Okay. I got the land, and they didn't touch the Druneth. You're saying there's a chance. You're saying there's a chance. Hold the phone, guys. Hold the phone. Could go Collector's Cage too and see if we can find something big. Go for a 3-drop here. A Robo would be insane. Okay, it's a land. It's a land. Okay, gain 2 life. Perfect. And then I can use these guys to chump block because I don't really need them anymore. They did their job in drawing me extra cards. Pretty good spot. I mean, from where we just were, I thought this game was already over. Pretty good position. All right, and Ooze is fine. And a Voice of Victory, also not too bad. I mean, okay, they went with the counters. I had a feeling that'd happen. Let's see how they attack. Let us see how they attack. This should be interesting. I should be able to get creative with some of these blocks if they send everybody. Okay, they don't send anybody. Wow. Okay. That's a big win for us. All right, let's see what we pull. Love it. I'll take it. I will take it, my friend. I will take it. Another on-tap land to get to the Caracal seems pretty awesome as an option, but my guess is next turn I'm gonna get, well, actually, yeah, next turn I think I'm gonna get greedy here and want to get double the Curiosities. It doesn't matter. Let's keep the land. The land is probably the right play. The land is for sure the right play, I think. No attacks. Stay defensive. Because here's the deal. I could play Enduring Curiosity and get a copy, or I can be not greedy and just go for the Caracal. I wish I could give a counter to this first and then play this, but I don't have the mana for that. Let's see. They are attacking, huh? What's that about? So they can gain life to draw a card? That's interesting. I am a little bit worried about some shenanigans potentially here. I mean, nobody's really running like smites, I don't think, but I'm not putting it past anybody. I guess that means I should block here. Okay, no Elspeth smite or nothing like that. That's good. Okay. Okay, guys, I'm still undecided here. Oh, I don't even have double blue. So it's, oh, I'm such a bozo. Okay, I guess I didn't even have the proper mana to even play the Enduring Curiosity, so I guess it's Carrot Cow. Lifelink on everything. Okay. I mean, they clearly have something instant speed here. Oh, they have the elf mana still open, so I guess they can sack a token to draw a card is an option. Oh, and they have Scavenging Ooze. Okay, so there's gonna be priority holds no matter what. Keeping that in mind. But hey, we're gaining life now. A lot of life. Surprised the opponent hasn't scooped it up yet. Must be sitting on something pretty good, I think. Or they're just going to block sack here and prevent me from gaining a little bit of life. That's fine, too. I've got another Caracal, though. I don't think the opponent's going to be able to handle that kind of pressure next turn. And then, I mean, you still got the Ouroboros out there you got to deal with, too. So, let's see what happens. But it's not looking very good for them. This was a fun game though, man. This one was pretty, I mean, we got to try out a lot of the stuff here, which is pretty cool. If I could just get this down next turn and get really lucky with the blue source off the top that's not tapped, I mean, that would be incredible. And I could draw so many cards. Ouroboros, okay. I figured they were probably running that. Glad we didn't see it until now. That's a really busted card. That's a pretty busted card. I'm gonna do that now. Pump the whole field even further. All right, opponent's still holding priority. Same sort of idea here. Could sack a token, could do Scavenging Ooze. I guess they don't have a token, but Scavenging Ooze is still a thing. All right, and then we pump the whole field. Things are looking pretty good for us right now. That's quite the board state, I'd say. Poor fella. I mean, I thought for sure, guys. I thought for sure we were dead in this one. I really didn't think we had a chance, but I'll take it, man. I'll take a win. The start that they had, I mean, a Zenith coming down on turn 3, or was it turn 1, turn 2? I mean, that's just a dream start for anybody. All right, we're sending the whole team. The whole team. It's really the life total swing too with this deck that can be pretty crazy. Like when you have a Caracal down like this, the amount of life you're gaining is absurd. I think I had them lethal here, right? 9, 8. Oh yeah, definitely lethal. Wasn't sure how many blockers they had, but definitely not enough. All right, and we went to what? 93. 93. GG's. I mean, that was a fun one for sure. Very unique deck by them too. I appreciate that. Delay. Are we frozen? That's weird. I wonder what the rank is. All right, still 93%. All good. This hand is definitely keepable. It's nothing super crazy good, but it's definitely keepable. It's just a very slow standard fair cat hand. No blue sources for that, unfortunately. They probably think we're mono white life gain for sure. We are not. I kind of want to prioritize that coming down. Man, what do I do here? Because I can play this land and play out the Squire, and then I would have to play this the following turn if I miss a land drop. So I think I'm going to Surveil here. Another land is good, but I need a blue land. I'm going to throw that away. That might end up coming back to haunt me. And hopefully with the Cutzel next turn, because these two are going to gain life and get bigger, I'm going to draw a card. And hopefully get the card draw engine online. Okay, it's a bit of an issue for sure. I'm going to go blue here. All right, one of these is going to get through if I want, and I will draw a card. I think it's worth it. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. Definitely not worth it. Okay. Definitely not worth it. Bummer. Oh, another blue source. I will take that. Okay, so we're gonna play the blue source. Sky Knight into the elf. Beautiful. All right. I wonder if they can keep up with this. We're about to go big. They're on Teamer with the Spinner of Souls. I still have no idea what to expect from this opponent. They're at 93%, so their deck's got to be pretty good. Battle Crier, that makes sense. That does make sense. Okay, is there anything I can get that's better than the Caracal? You know what? Ouroborid. Caracal's kind of like the big one that we want, right? I don't know. Yeah, I think this is the play. I think it'd be silly not to do this, right? Yeah, I think it would have been silly to pass up on that. All right, let's go over the top and offer a trade here. I do really want to get both of these creatures off the field. They're both a serious problem. All right, they don't take it. Gaining some life, drawing a card. All right, Cage next turn. Maybe get another Caracal. That'd be kind of fire. I don't know. Ouroborid would be pretty good too, though. We still haven't had like the dream start. Like the dream start would be a Druneth on 2 and then just go crazy all the way up until a Robo. Hold on, I'm sorry. Ill-timed explosion just made me go quiet. This is pretty bad. Can they hit 6? If they can't hit 6, we're fine. But if they can hit a 6, we're done. Oh man, this is gonna be so bad if they find a way to get 6. They did find a way to get 6. Wow. I mean, I guess if their side of the field is swept up too, I guess that's something to be happy about, but... Okay, if you cast another spell this turn, it's 3 less. Wow, so they get a 4/4. Oh, they don't have any blue sources. Nice. Let's go. Okay, well... 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I guess we play this. For white, pay the life. And then we just flash in a Curiosity, hopefully catching him off guard. Yeah, another Curiosity is going to be the play there. I need a go wide card here. I need a Robo or I need a Caracal. One of those two things needs to happen here. Or maybe even just the cat, you know, the 2-mana cat that draws me a card could be good. Might find me another creature. I'm just trying to get the cage to work here. Yikes. Well, that actually might play into our favor. They give haste to these creatures. They attack in, which would force them to have to block with this guy on the next turn. So that's pretty good. I could block one of these two, but I don't think I want to. I think I want to stay aggressive here. I'm at 21 life. I'm feeling fine. Life total wise. Another cage. Actually could end up helping us here because I can double cage counters onto it. Both of these are pretty good. I'll take the Ouroborid though. All right, attack. They have to block. You have to block, and then unfortunately for them, I will be putting counters onto it. Okay, or you're just gonna concede? Okay, got it. I guess they concede. Fair enough. I guess losing that was just basically the end game for them anyways. GG's, we'll take it. A win is a win. Okay, we finally have a Druneth starting hand that looks like we could pop off pretty fast, but we are going second. So I don't expect my elves or anything like that to kind of stick around. I guess we'll see. It's mono red. Ooh, this could get good. This could get really good. If we get an Arobo off the top, my goodness. Okay, and as long as my Druneth doesn't get the same burn treatment as that too, that's going to be another factor. I was really hoping to just start copying things now, but that's good. Hold. Boom. All right, here we go, here we go, here we go. No blocks. I'm actually going to go with the cat instead of the elf. I don't really need to ramp right now. And I'd rather... Oh, I need a white source though. Well, that's a bummer because I could go Vanguard copy, but then that's it. Or I can go elf and squire copies. I think gaining the life is a lot more important. Oh, this could decide the whole game. The mana just kind of caught us off guard there. Might as well play this out now, right? Oops, hello. All right, sure thing. I think that life gain though is going to be absolutely chef's kiss here for this one. Gonna get back all the draining that the Hired Claw's doing here. Demonic Ruckus is crazy. I haven't seen anyone play that in a minute. I only got 2 of them. You got it. You got it. It's a blue land. I'm gonna take that. Here we go. Give me an Arobo off the top, please, please, please. Should we start playing defense? Not with these guys. These guys are way too important, but we might play some defense with the Druneth. I don't know. Probably not, but let's give myself the option at least, in case things go really sideways or something. 2 bolt waves is pretty sideways. Okay, yikes. Holy smokes. Okay. Let's kill one of them. They are going to draw a card. They chose to hit this one first. Could have at least taken out the elf, my friend. All right, we missed on the 3 drop, but that's totally okay because we are about to draw a ton of cards. A metric ton of cards. Here we go. You, and you. And hopefully we can find an Arobo. I mean, I don't have the mana for it though. We did find one though. I already played a land though is the thing, right? So, I don't know. We might just die here on this turn, guys. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if we're gonna be able to pull it out. We'll see. 3, 4. I miss lethal. I just miss lethal. I could have played the pollinator, given these guys the counters, and it attacks with everybody, and we would have had it. We would have had it. Wow. Okay, well, we still got it. Yeah, I mean, I was gonna block with the elf here and just take the 1 and then double block this, and we would have been fine. But yeah, we missed lethal there. If I had done the math prior to attacking, I could have played the pollinator out there, giving these guys their counters, and then swung with everybody, and it would have been GG's. So, my bad. Alrighty, we got the opponent going first, and we're playing somebody in the top 1,000 now. They're starting to take our cats pretty seriously. They said, you've won too many in a row. It's time to lock in here. Fair enough. Oh, it's a graveyard deck. Okay, so they're going to be doing the Cavero thing. That's actually not good for us. You know, I need more white sources. This might actually be important. Yeah, this is probably not good for us. I don't think we have a very good matchup against Reanimation. If they find... This is not Cavero or Graveyard. This is Manifest Dread. Or is it? No, it is Graveyard. Okay. What the heck is going on here? They're just playing a very weird version of it. Okay. Let me read that card in a second. But for now, let's get this down. Let's take a look. So it says, at the beginning of your end step, you may draw a card. If you do, discard a card unless the permanent entered the battlefield face down under your control. Turn it face up. Okay. Okay. And the reason this is a really bad matchup for us is because A, we don't have a way to deal with the graveyard, and B, we don't have a way to counter. So if they get this back into the battlefield, they sweep all my cats up. It's GG's. And they just threw away a Cavero, which tells me they have another one. So there's really nothing to do here except for wait for the inevitable. Unfortunate, man. I don't know. Can we surprise him with the one shot? Probably not, but we'll see. Like, if I get a collector's cage, and what's the best thing I can find? Maybe like a Regal Caracal. I'm pretty sure they're gonna just go for the reanimation right now. Yep, there it is. GG's, we tried. GG's, we tried. I mean, how many creatures is that though? 3? That was rough. Oh, it's a lot more than 3. Was this a... It was a Kavera. Okay, I was like, how did they do that? Alright, well that was fun. This is just one of those decks that we just don't have a good matchup to. In some you know, deck lists, you're gonna have to, you know, you're gonna have to concede to some matchups, right? And this is one I definitely concede to. You could always add in the flanker to this deck, which is a cat that exiles a graveyard at instant speed. That's for sure an avenue you can take. But the thing is, I had it in this build before, and I just didn't run into this deck. You know, out of the blue, I take it out, and you know, you start to run into it. It's just one of those things, man. So we haven't seen it yet, so that's good. GG's though. On to the next one. All right, we have another really potentially good start here. I'm gonna keep this. Oh man, I really hope they don't interact and blow up my elf right away, but we'll see. If they blow up the elf right away, we are probably really cooked because of our surveil land. I elected to go with a couple surveil lands in this one because I kept having trouble activating my verges, and then it seems to have helped quite a bit. But there are some situations like this where I'm like, man, I kind of wish I didn't have the surveil lands in this deck, but what can you do? It's 3 colors, you know. 3 colors is always going to be a little bit tricky. All right, we get an Ouroboros too. No burn spell, no 1 mana shocks or burst lightnings. That's good. Okay. Are we going to get a really lucky white source off the top? No. We did not. Fair enough. Don't need that. That was a good surveil away though. Do we want to ramp here, or do we care more about the life gain? Probably the life gain, right? I mean, we saw how good the life gain could be last time in these matchups. Could just go straight with the Curiosity, or go with the Ouroboros though and go crazy. I don't know. I feel like the life gain is pretty important. That might be, you know, greedy. That might be the wrong play, but I think it's personally the right play. 3 life per turn gaining is kind of a big deal. No attacks. I think we can kind of leave them back to see what's going on here. I don't know if it's going to be something we're going to want to block, but you never know. So we got double blue sources, so I guess I could go Curiosity here too and draw a boatload of cards. That's an option. I expect them to eventually burn their own nemesis here though at some point of the game to stop me from gaining life. If that happens, we're in trouble. If that happens, that's probably going to be the game. I don't know. The Ouroboros might be able to get us going. They're just going pretty quick here though. That's the thing. Nope, they're back. And it's another Hired Claw. Okay, I'm fine with that. I'm absolutely fine with that. All right, cats, give me some more life here. Keep me in this game. All right. Do we attack now? I don't think so. I think we got a much better defensive line here now too. These challengers and Hired Claws are gonna have a much more difficult time getting through. I mean, it seemed to me like the opponent had something at instant speed there. They chose to go with the Hired Claw, but the instant speed stuff worries me. It's got to be like lightning helixes and stuff like that. So I don't know. I don't know if we should be worried or not, but man, we still haven't had the perfect curve though. I really was hoping for an Arobo copy today. I've copied their Arobo so many times, and it's really ridiculous when it happens, but I don't know if we're going to be able to do it in the video. I mean, we're 6 games in right now. This is game number 7. We're making a crazy good run though. I am pretty happy with the outcome so far of these games. I am gonna make some blocks here. I may regret this. You know what? Let's do that. They definitely have a lightning helix, right? 3. Yeah, let's just do this. I think this is fine. I'm a little worried, but I think this is fine. Maybe they pumped the Hired Claw that didn't get blocked, and then maybe like a burst lightning to something. It's a Boros Charm for 4 to the face. I can live with that. I can live with that. Yeah, let's gain some life. Okay. And then that's lethal, right? I mean, 5, 10, 15, 20. I mean, we've got plenty for lethal here. All right, the opponent overextends and we win the game. I mean, that was pretty anticlimactic, I think. But again, the Vanguards saved my life thanks to Druneth's ability to copy them. It's really that simple, man. Take it. All right, this is kind of a cool starting hand. We've got ourselves a Squire into a Robo into Ouroborid. Kind of a crazy looking curve here. Let's see. Ooh, that's spicy too. I'm gonna go blue with this land. Because I might go with Druneth on turn 2 here. I really hope I get a 1-mana top deck, of course, but... Okay, let's see what card they take. Dimir Midrange. A very powerful list, by the way. This one's going to be tough to beat. But hopefully our go wide strategy will get the job done with the Arobo. I'm assuming they're going to take it, though. That's the one card I think as a Dimir player you'd probably would not want to see, just because the whole idea here is to tempo me out, right? They're going to play things like those merfolks that tap you down. They're going to play those, you know, Kaitos and Tide Binders. You got to be careful with the Tide Binders, I guess, but... All right, here we go. We got something we can copy. Really, really wish we can get that back, but I don't think I have the means to. Here comes Kaito. Siren's going back to their hand, which means that I actually get to keep my Druneth for a turn. I might be able to pull this off, guys. You never know.
I've got you beat 6 different ways.
So they surveilled both their cards to the graveyard. Fair enough. Double up on this, and I could... No, these guys don't count yet. Okay, shoot. I guess we'll play this land. Don't need that. Sure. We'll attack into the Kaito. Keep its loyalty low.
Give in.
Okay, give me a 2-drop off the top here. Any 2-drop would be good cat-wise, so I can get the Druneth up to 3 counters. And then these pollinators can both tap for mana on the Summoning Sickness cat that I just drop in. I'm sorry, I'm just thinking out loud here. It might sound like I'm mumbling and stuff, but I'm trying to think out loud here for you guys, maybe to kind of understand what I'm saying here. If I get a 2-drop cat, like let's say I get a Squire, I copy it, then they both, even though I have a Summoning Sickness, they both become mana thanks to these, and then I can kind of just go nuclear. But okay, so they just attack before making any sort of plays here. They may need lands. Might be looking for some land drops. They kept both on top. Tidebinder could be a really serious problem for us, because if Tidebinder shuts down Druneth's ability, that would be really sad. It's a possibility, man. If I don't get a 2-drop cat here, though, guys, it's not the end of the world. I can go Ouroborid and then hopefully get Druneth a few counters and then copy the next Ouroborid. Or maybe copy the Arobo the following turn, whatever. Cecil. Another 3-drop creature. Okay. Definitely going Ouroborid then. And we'll play our tap land. Opponent knows about this card in my hand, so there's a really strong chance we get countered, or it just gets killed here before combat. Yep, it sure does. Oh, they just Tidebinded the Ouroborid. Okay. We knew that was a possibility. That's tough, though, because it's not going to give me a counter on my Druneth, which I was kind of leaning on, so I can copy the Arobo. Yeah, that makes things a little bit tricky, doesn't it? Well, they know about the other Ouroboros as well. Wonder how they're going to deal with the second one. Maybe they have another Tidebinder, though. It's a tough matchup, guys. Very, very tough matchup here. Do I block? Is there anything worth blocking here? I don't think so. Taking 6. Man, their ability to just draw cards here is so good. And like, not just draw cards, but to look at the top 2 cards of their library every time they do it is pretty insane. Another Siren. That doesn't do a whole lot for us, does it? All right. I do like this though. Come on, Druneth, pop off for me here. Pop off for me here, Queen. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Here we go. I guess I should have tapped the other Squire that was weaker there, but that's fine. Double a Robo, guys. Let's go. Guess I should have really... I really probably should have tapped the Ouroboros or the Pollinator. I don't know why I tapped... I guess because it had Summoning Sickness is why I tapped it. But in hindsight, that was really dumb. I needed that to block in the air against some of these flyers. And now I took that opportunity away from us, didn't I? I mean, look at this, guys. This is what I'm talking about. These are the kind of like starts. Like this should have happened a lot faster, of course. But these are the kind of starts that I was talking about having that we could have. That would be crazy good for us. All right, and keep in mind too, Druneth is at the point where I can copy the Ouroboros next turn. Yeah, that's gonna be crazy if I get that all going. Another Drowner to tap my Squire. Yeah. Dang it, man. I needed those Squires bad. I mean, they can't attack down low anymore, which is really good, but they still got 2 flyers in the air that are gonna be annoying. Could give them these counters too. 3, 4. Okay, so I'm not dead. At least I think I'm not dead. Even if these turn out to be 1/1 counters. And if I copy this, there's a strong chance I can just run him over here for lethal next turn. They clearly didn't have another Tidebinder, right? I mean, we got to assume that because they definitely would have played it there to stop the Druneth from popping off the way it did. That's not a card they want. Yeah, that's gone. Okay. Finally stopped the ground assault. But we're only at 2 now, so it's pretty bad. This is kind of our last hope. Even if we lose this one, though, I'm really excited because we got to showcase how silly this deck could be if the curve actually ends up, you know, doing well for you and working out.
I've got them pinned.
That was kind of a desperate move. They're going to send them both back to my deck. I mean, yeah, that's pretty desperate, especially because they need those Drowners to block here. If they don't have those, this could be over for them. And especially if they expend the mana to do the ability. I mean, let's just do that. Okay, here we go, guys. It's time. I guess let's drop this first. Okay, so there's still some sort of priority stick, but I'm guessing it's probably just this because it costs 2 or even this ability. All right, here we go. Magic gods, if you're with me, let us poppeth off. Oh no, if it's an interruption, I swear. Get out. Are you kidding me? I get the copy though. That's good. I get the copy. It's not good enough though, man. It's just not good enough. Yeah, we lost. That's tough. That counter was really, really brutal. Gotta send everybody, right? I mean, they're gonna attack in the air for 3 next turn and I'm done. Gotta do it. I don't see a path out though, guys. That was a good run. It was a very good run. Almost had it. Almost had it, not quite. Ugh, darn it, we had the air defenses too. I mean, if I don't make that simple mistake of tapping down the Squire, we might actually even win that game. I don't know, probably not. I'm sure they would have found a way to tap it. They did tap it. Actually, no, they ended up tapping this one with the Kaito and giving it a stun counter. So I think they both would have been tapped regardless, but very close, man.
Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. The name is Swayze, no Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. Yeah, MTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. With the upload, man. Man, all of the time. Coming with the best decks, this is the meta. This ain't cheap, yeah.